If I was married to the TikToker that made this clip, I'd ask for a divorce because she not tending to her relationship, putting all her energy into a hashtag Stanley Cup. I can't do that. I can't always do that. Oh, here, this is what I wanted to talk about.
I carefully peeled off the label on my Cosmo Stanley tumbler. The packaging was so cute, I had to get it laminated. Then I rolled it up and tied it with a scrunchie and heated it with a blow dryer to form this shape. I added some glue dots to the back, and now I can use my tumbler without messing up the label.
So this is commodity fetishization to the maximum. I've brought this up before. I talk about like guns all the time about in the same framework. I said Americans treat guns the exact same way, but no one wants to have that conversation because the reality is Americans do this because they have no sense of community. They're alienated from their labor and they're hyper-atomized. So the commodities we consume become our primary signals of culture and community. Another much deadlier example of this is the gun culture in the U.S. So there are so many things that I found out about Stanley Cups or whatever. I didn't realize there was an entire genre of girlies that are simply Stanley Cup girlies. Stanley Cup wasn't the hockey cup. Let me see if I can find. I think Brad did a whole thing on it, Brad Trammell. So we're going to go through it, and we're going to look at the Stanley Cup madness that has taken place. Did Brad Trammell not do this? I can't find it now. Where was it? There was like an entire... I feel like I watched so many different videos of like people fighting each other for Stanley Cups.
POV, you got up early for the Target Stanley.
Yeah, where is this video? I've seen like a bunch of videos like this. Where is it at? No, not this video specifically. Like a bunch of these videos. I think it was a Twitter thread. There was like 3 other people who were actually men in line during the Valentine's Stanley drop.
Yeah, I know, we're crazy. Don't judge us.
No.
Must have been a Home Depot bucket. You didn't know that you were coming?
They're probably like, this fool's outside waiting.
Wait, I'm not liking this.
But it doesn't look like that many.
It's like at least
30 to 40, like they said.
30, 40.
Ashton said
You imagine you're like one of the...
Oh, it's pink.
It's so cute.
I think a lot of people are mentally unwell. That's what I think. I don't know what else to say about it. This is so crazy to me. Oh, this is the other video that I saw. It's not just white women too, it's just women in general, but it's just people. Like, people are obsessed with these things. And people are obsessed with many things. But yeah, this is why. Exactly. I'm not kidding. I think this is the reason why. I think there's something going on TikTok where like when people see something on TikTok that bangs, they have to buy it. Nerd culture does this too. Look at the shit behind you. I didn't wait for a single goddamn thing behind me. And all of the stuff behind me are works of art, things that you guys have sent me. Like there's masks and stuff behind me that you guys gave me when I went on trips, when you found me in Japan. There's a big difference, in my opinion, between that and just like waiting outside of a Target to get a Stanley Cup. A mug. It's literally the most... Oh, it is the most normal thing. It's like supposed to be a thermos, Chad. What are we doing?
Look at them. They're trying to steal. You guys, this is insane. Look at this stupid. Get him. Stop him. Yeah, stop him. I didn't touch him. Stop him. Stop her! Stop her! Somebody, she tried to grab my bag, you guys. Look at this, is insane. Look at this. He is insane. Look at this. Yeah. Good.
But like the cool extra stuff you get for free boils down to common culture. It's like high fashion, you're an influencer. No. The things that I have behind me are things you sent me. That's the only relevance it has for me. That's the only thing that makes it special. In a way, it's no different than the Streamish trophy that's behind me as well. I didn't go to a store and buy them. It fits in my cup holder.
No. It's okay. We're going to call law enforcement. They'll take care of it.
Wow, you guys. Look at that. Was that not insane? Be aware. Be aware. Be aware. He just stole that cup and beat up security. Oh my God. Look at them. They're trying to steal.
Chatter's feeling seen as fuck, giving too much of a shit about Cubs. So we're at the hypercapitalistic society part of downfall of America. The worst part is the Stanley mug leaks when you tip it over. Wait, no way. There ain't no way. Are you telling me that those mugs aren't even doing the one thing that they're supposed to? Which is hold that shit in? Come on, dog. There is no way. It doesn't fit in a cup holder and they leak all the time. Those are the two things. Bro, that's the two things that it's supposed to do. Fit in a cup holder and hold that shit in. Are you kidding me? Are you for fucking real? I'm sorry, I'm breaking it. I'm cursing. Yeah, I know. I saw the video of it surviving a car fire. Okay, I know. I think that's what popped them off way hard. I know. But how many car fires do you have to have your cup survive? Versus on a daily basis, you're putting that shit in a cup holder and you don't want it spilling. Nurses have been using Stanley cups for a while because it lasts all shift and you have to have a covered cup. Most of my classmates in nursing school have one and the little straw covers for it. I've seen zero complaints or spills. Peepo shrug. Look at my Stanley Cup collection.
Organize my
For soup? I feel like, is that a soup thermos? I don't understand it. It's like, what's the deal? Why are you? Yes, those are normal. How much soup are you consuming that you're like, I need multiple? They're $50 each? It's easier to make gun perverts recognize their commodity fetishism when you show them Stanley Cups because of their misogyny. Yeah. I just don't have a single damn thing that I love this much. And I buy expensive clothes. But I also see the value and the utility in it, I guess. Like, I don't know. And I'll throw them out. You know what I mean? Hey, Hasan, can you tell my hockey joke? You know who doesn't have a Stanley Cup collection? The Sharks. Omega Lol owned. I don't get it. Like, getting one is fine because you're like, oh, I love this mug. I saw it on the viral TikTok. Like, it seems very durable. I'm going to get one. Maybe two. You know, one for a good day, one for a bad day. But I don't understand why you have 30. Because that's $1,000+ of Stanley mugs here. And you could be gifting subs to the HasanAbi broadcast at the top of the hour instead of spending your money on that. Which is an infinitely more wise way of spending your money at the top of the hour, especially. Or at least a $5 subscription, right? At the top of the hour will allow you to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. That's a good way to spend it. 8.99 out of 10. Come on, Nair Average African. That's messed up. This marketing pro got Crocs on every celebrity from Bad Bunny to Justin Bieber. Now he's behind the Stanley tumbler. You can't escape. Terrence Riley, the executive who shepherded the Stanley Quencher to TikTok fame, offers his playbook. So I don't get it. Nearly 3 years into his new role as the global president of Stanley, Riley got a message from one of his daughters. Chances are good you've seen the cup. It's turned into a really coveted item. When Riley joined Stanley in 2020, the brand was best known for his hammer-tone green quartz-sized thermos that dated back to 1913 and flew with B-17 pilots in World War II. Yeah, that's kind of cool. The vacuum-sealed steel bottle made appearances in dozens of television shows and movies, often period pieces. Within the first few months, Riley set out to change that image. Oh my God, he took the iconic image and he changed it. That one is actually dope. Like, I would like that one. That's some hipster. That's a hipster ass mug, in my opinion. Even the kids are going nuts.
Okay.
You're crying for a thermos? What's happening? Hey, yo. Yo, TikTok is crazy, dude. I probably have 50 to 100 vintage Stanley items from childhood. The quality was so much better.
That's what you wanted.
She wanted to stand.
What? That's my baby. That's what you wanted,
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, if I was that age and someone got me a thermos, I would throw it. I would throw it on the ground. I'd be like, that's a cup. You got me a vessel to drink out of? Like, that's like not a PlayStation 5. Like, you got me a cup. This is crazy. I guess, cool. Look how much they sell for on eBay. No, I don't want to do that.
So much.
Let me see. Hold it up.
Bro, I feel like my Jewish friends would make fun of this as like, this is the bad gift that they get on Hanukkah. Yeah, sure, they get it 8 days in a row, but it's like 8 days of mid rather than the 1 day of good. Like, this seems like in other circumstances would be like a Hanukkah gift on one of the days, okay? It's a flask. I'm losing my mind. He had to fight off white women for that cup. Adult sippy cup has been a thing for years with Yetis. She has an iPhone next to her. Oh my gosh, she's crying for the Stanley. There's an iPhone right there. What? It's selling for $1,000? What are you saying right now? Oh my God, the Valentine's Day Stanley Cups are being resold for $900. The more of the old. Now you understand why I'm covering this story? Do you understand? Because, like, I saw the phenomena. I saw what was going on. I saw what was popping about the Stanley thing, and I was like, I have to look at it on stream. There's another story that I wanted to cover on stream, which is the apparently there's a cruise that's like going around for a year or something. I saw another one. A woman made an entire wall. Like an entire wall with Stanley Cups too. I saw the Will clip.
V, you got up early for the Target Stanley release.
What is it? What are they? Oh my God, this is a Stanley. I am drinking out of a Stanley.
Wait, that's not just a Stanley. Is that a Pokemon cookie Stanley? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's Omega Rare. Oh yeah.
Viral videos of Stanley.
Yeah, oh, this is the one I saw.
Are a reminder of how Mormonism is the most underrated contributor to American culture in the 21st century. So, per Mormon doctrine, hot drinks are prohibited. So Mormons aren't really supposed to drink coffee or tea. But Mormons still need to perk up in the morning just like the rest of us. So they turn to alternatives to coffee and tea, like soda. Let's call it the ice-cold cola loophole. And so Mormons have created an entire culinary subculture around handcrafted carbonated beverages. If you go to Utah, there are entire chains of so-called dirty soda shops with a bewildering variety of mix-ins that you can put into your base soda pop. But if you mix the drinks at home yourself, what are you going to put them in that will keep them properly Joseph Smith approved chili? A Stanley tumbler, of course, which has since been picked up by non-Mormon corporate girlies and guys as a kind of, basic B starter pack, along with pumpkin spice and Christian girl autumn aesthetic. Honestly, props to Stanley, who realized this was an opportunity to market to a passionate, niche audience, Mormon women. Mormons are just 1.7% of the population, but they're above average college educated and they're an above average income community. That's a marketer's dream. Does that remind you of any other famous marketing campaigns? Here's a
Lesbians.
hint. What Subaru did for...
Yeah, I think if you're young, if you're in the entertainment world, your target market is young girls, okay? It sounds weird to say it, but teenage girls are the movers and shakers of the entertainment industry. If you can captivate a broad audience of teenage girls, you will become a massive phenomena, okay? The Justin Biebers of the world and whatnot, because teenage girls are the most, one, impressionable, but also the most passionate fans, right? Can we please stop making Jeffrey Epstein jokes while I'm talking about something entirely different? However, beyond that, the best audience that you can captivate with disposable income and with the same level of passion is women, older women, okay? Like women with jobs and careers, like white women. Once you get the white women on board, you will be able to deliver revenue too, okay? So that's how you arrive at the convergence of both of these target markets. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has young girls in her fandom and older women in her fandom as well, white women specifically. That's probably the reason why she is such a cultural force. That's it.
For lesbians in New England in the 1990s, Stanley is doing for Mormon moms in Utah in the 2020s, both with national spillover effects. And Stanley's social media marketing is on point, like the Stanley tumbler they found in a burnt-over car that still had ice in it. Side note, it cracks me up that when you search for Stanley Cup in Google, the top results are mostly the tumblers, not hockey. Trophy. Flawless victory.
Yeah, so remember hearing about that Mormon person who thought Taylor Swift was allowed during their missions because her voice was angelic? No, but that's pretty funny, and it sounds like Cutie Cinderella. Okay. 3 years later, come out with Stanley for men, and bam, you get the other half of the market. I mean, I think men are more fickle. I think men are more fickle and like harder to sell to in large quantities.
No! I literally have mold. No!
Nah, girl, you just dirty.
Oh. Man get gifted something like this by a white woman, then buy it for secrets, buy it for others in secret after the fact. Wait, what? Men have been buying Stanley since like 50 years ago. Yeah, it's over. It's nothing. Stanley was nothing when men were buying it, and now it's everything because women are buying it. That's the difference. Yeah, men have been buying Stanleys for 50 years. Ain't nobody was fighting each other over it like as a supreme drop until like this past year. No little boy has ever cried receiving a Stanley Cup. Okay? There's no videos of a little boy crying that they received the Stanley Cup.
Period.
Now, how did I arrive at this? Well, it's because TikTok has the capacity to just like legitimately create absolutely like an insane market. Like TikTok has the capacity to create culture surrounding items that you can consume, commodities that you can consume. And that's how you arrive at people waiting outside for the latest Valentine's Day Starbucks Stanley collaborative mugs.
No, we're crazy. Don't judge us. No.
Calling out the little girl who's probably not gonna get bullied now for having the right cup is kind of wrong. Not gonna lie.
We spent the night at.
Why did you just fantasize about this girl getting bullied potentially and being saved from being bullied because she has the right cup? Like that's such a weird thing to do.
Oh, Home Depot bucket. She didn't know that you were coming?
They're probably like, this fool's outside waiting.
Wait, I'm not liking this.
But it doesn't look like that many.
I don't know a single lady in my life that I could like get a Stanley Cup for and they would be super stoked. They'd just be like, "Oh, thanks. You got me a thermos? That's whack."
It's like at least
30 to 40, like they said.
30 to 40.
Cutie, you're right. Oh my God, Cutie is that. Cutie is that woman. Oh my God. You're so right. I feel like if I got Cutie a Stanley Cup, she would probably lose it, right?
Oh, it's pink. It's so cute. All the way back. What?
Yeah. This one. No, Ash almost said.
You said Ray probably would like it too. Yeah, I get. If I got Valkyrie a Stanley Cup for taking care of Kaya in my absence, she would look at it and go, "This is a vessel to drink out of." No, she wouldn't. She would not cry at all. What are you crazy? No, she'd be like, "Why did you get this? The fuck? You're so wrong."
She got it.
Cutie would like it for sure.
But you can't even hear them. She's like,
Go.
Single file. We got this. We got this.
Mom, you got two?
Yeah.
If you're getting one.
Do you want me to get it? Here you go.
I just want a video. This is funny. Oh,
I love when chatters think they know your personal friends better than you. It's very funny and definitely not weird or out of touch in any way. Yeah, I mean, that's such is the nature of being on.
they did it?
They did it. They stole it.
But only if I have my
Austin would cry. No, Austin doesn't care about this at all. Austin is basic too, but in very different ways. I think you guys just don't understand it. Like, Austin definitely has a lot of basic qualities. This is not one of them. Cutie, on the other hand, is, oh my God. Cutie was, you nailed it. When chat said Cutie would love this, you nailed it. She would lose her mind. I think she would love that. Austin, on the other hand, would be like, I don't know. Well, why'd you get this for me?
Sorry, I couldn't stay long ago.
No.
Let you know ahead of time.
This is for people 22 and under and Cutie. Boycott Starbucks until white girls say so. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm saying go to Starbucks and get the Stanley Cup right now. The Starbucks one is so funny too, but anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. Caroline too? Think about how Will got that cup? No, Will got that cup because it's a Mina cup. It probably came with the care package that Pokemon sent out. Back in my day, you had to go through so much more to get your girl a Stanley Cup. Good one. This cup got girls to act like guys when Modern Warfare 2 came out.
Target for the new Stanley Starbucks cup. Yes, I know what you're thinking. It's a cup. Why? What are you doing? On the other hand, I love my daughter, and we were bored. So we got there like at 1:40 in the morning, and it was a ghost town because it was Target.
Okay, that's crazy. Like, loving your daughter is one thing. Loving your daughter so much that you're going to camp outside of a Target at 1:40 is entirely different. If you love your daughter, get her to stop caring about these things.
Target.
Oh, God, I'm so old. I take it back. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. That was such an old man thing to say. Oh, my God. Oh, that's so... Oh, what am I doing? I'm turning into a reactionary conservative. Oh, my God. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine that your daughter likes little trinkets like this. That's cool. Why did I say that? I just caught myself in the act. Like, as it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh, no. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Yeah, it's just like people like that stuff.
In the middle of the night. But once we saw the cup, we knew we were in the right spot. We brought...
Bro, it's a good take, right? Like, I would say that. Yeah, you would say that because you're old. And you're a curmudgeon. Okay? That's the difference. The thing is, I'm a big advocate for letting people enjoy things. I'll make fun of it if they get weird with it. And this is certainly getting weird with it. Okay? But, like, I get it. I'm an advocate for letting people enjoy things. This is clearly, there's a lot of enjoyment to be derived out of this father-daughter bonding moment.
Got the new puppy with us and just waited for people to show up. And they did. So we hopped out of the car, brought the chairs, and made sure we were first in line. So it was almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's when people started to show up. I mean, these people are dedicated. We just watched one by one, and the line was massive. And it was cold, like 40 degrees cold. But we got through it, and I ordered Whataburger delivered in line. So if you know, you know. How you doing? At this point, the store's about to open, and look at this line. Guys, are we okay? No. The answer is no. This lady came out to make sure we didn't burn the place down, and once the doors were open, it was go time. And for the most part, it was pretty calm. There wasn't much looting or rioting, just a few.
There wasn't much looting or rioting. I think Black Friday mobs are going to be replaced by these types of drops. Think of Rare Shoes with this type of thing. Yeah, I mean, this is a collaboration, so it is going off the Supreme model. Artificial scarcity. What is it? Why is it NMP law? It's artificial scarcity and a collaboration between two brands. It's identical to Supreme in that way. And I think Black Friday sales don't hit no more. They just don't. I don't think Black Friday is most of the content that I saw out of Black Friday this year was about how like a lot of places were basically substituting. A lot of places were basically substituting the signs, making it seem like it was like 20% off, but it wasn't even 20% off. There were no real sales on Black Friday.
Few small fires. That's it. And finally, we got one. Just one, because Target's doing this one Stanley per household thing. I don't know. Either way, we're tired, we're hungry, it's over, and it's time to enjoy the sweet taste of victory. Thank you.
When I line up, it's because of supply chain shortage, CPS5 and GPUs. When this child lines up, is for artificial scarcity. We are not the same. Yeah, you dunked on that little girl, man. That little 10-year-old girl, dude, you freaking owned her, son. It's all online now. You don't have to go outside at all. I think that's probably part of it. But Oh yeah, I saw this. If a sale doesn't make me want to punch Meemaw, then I ain't getting up at 5 a.m. Early use of the Stanley bottle included flying with the pilots on the B-17s during World War II, carrying human organs, transporting bull semen by the cattle industry, and accompanying crews on deep-sea explorations. Yeah, that makes sense. The same thing happened in 2020 with Pokemon cards being released at Target, where it got so bad Target stopped carrying them. But yes, again, Logan Paul ruined it, right? Logan Paul took Pokemon cards that were already relatively popular, obviously, and unboxing Pokemon cards, and turned it into an entirely separate phenomenon, right? That's what he did. And it's the same thing for Stanley Cups. The point I'm trying to make is people basically take, like, I think the perfect good is something that is less than $100. So it's not so expensive that, like, no one can purchase it, or you're eliminating a decent chunk of the people. That, like, is less than $100, okay? But also more than, like, $30. So it actually is, like, worth it, right? That is artificially scarce, that somehow has numerous different versions of it. If you can add a gambling component into it, like Pokemon cards, then it's all the better. If you can't, that's still fine. You do collaborations and whatnot, so you increase the rarity. And then it goes viral somehow. Okay? As long as you can get that to go viral, people will go nutty over it. The Etsy girlies need to rise up and make bank on custom bedazzling these cups. I don't know if that would bang as hard, specifically because I feel like Stanley as a brand needs to be shown, right? So bedazzling it is kind of taking away, it's like cheapening it. It's like putting, hear me out, diamonds on a Patek Philippe, right? When you ice out your watch, you actually lower its resale value, and it's similar to the Stanley Cup. What do I mean by this? Even though one is a direct Veblen good, the other one is being sold as a Veblen good, even though it's not. And I guess what is important there is that it maintains its, like, brand. It maintains its branding. You're wearing the Stanley Cup with you wherever you go. Like, you're showcasing it like it's a bag. You're showcasing it like it's a top of the hour ad break avoidance fee. Right? Which I forgot to run at the top of the hour. I think I gave it to you, but I forgot to run it, it seems. I'm looking at it right now, and the last thing I did was run a 60-second ad break an hour ago. So I'm going to run it now. There's a whole world of Stanley Cup accessories. I'm sure there's some accessories and stuff and a little bit of customization, but I doubt that it's like directly changing the look of the cup, right? Oh, that's the guy.
They just tried to grab it. Look at them. They're trying to steal.
My mom has a fanny pack for her Stanley. It's nuts. It's like sticking a bunch of diamonds on a Birkin. One would never, unless it is a genuine collaboration with Hermes. Bro, the accessorizing is unhinged.
First up is this silicone boot that serves as a cushion cover for the bottom. It comes in 2 sizes for the 30-ounce or 40-ounce with a custom fit that helps prevent dents and scratches.
If I was married to the TikToker that made this clip, I'd ask for a divorce because, she not tending to her relationship, putting all her energy into a hashtag Stanley Cup. Says Shabooty.
Scratches. And I love these cute covers to help keep my straw clean. Next up is a snack tray that's designed to sit around the top of your tumbler. So you got
a snack tray? Wait. What the? Wait. A snack tray? What are you putting chips on there?
Drink and
Salsa?
snacks at the same time. It also comes with a protective boot for the bottom and holds a good amount of snacks. Plus, it includes other accessories like this straw topper. I love using this while watching TV or while I'm in the car. This carrier is another favorite, especially if you like to bring your Stanley on the go. It secures around the cup with Velcro for a nice snug fit and is cushioned with a soft material, providing a protective barrier and an optional adjustable shoulder strap. So
Dude, a shoulder strap? It's a... Bro! A shoulder strap? Yo, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this for my fleshlight. Oh my God, bro, it's a thermos. What are you doing? What are you doing? The bump straw attachment about to get banned? The bump straw.
your tumbler feels comfortable while you're holding it. There's also this pouch that's designed to strap onto Stanley's so you can keep a few of your important belongings like a cell phone, key fob, and card holder all together.
Why would you strap? Bro, it's not exactly easy to carry around. What is happening? She said, here's a fanny pack. Not for you. No, fanny pack's not for you. It's for your thermos. They have a Kickstarter for purses for their cups to carry them around? Wait, what? Cup holder purses by Kate Gabrielle. The Ella bag is a patent pending purse designed by Kate Gabrielle to hold your drink so you can stay cute and hydrated. Top tumbler accessories according to TikTok.
Top tumbler accessories. This snack ring that crowns your Stanley for on-the-go bites. This wearable crossbody set for hands-free hydration on the go and protection from drops. This adjustable Velcro patch that looks like a mini backpack for your tumbler made to hold your wallet and essentials in one spot. The absolute cutest straw covers designed to mix and match with your cup. This grabber that attaches to the handle and holds your chapstick and key rings. And this...
Wait, what? The wearables are just plate carries, but he won't even save your life. Stanley Thermos lying about being bulletproof? Wait. What is happening? Dude, and then because like we hit the algo, now everyone has to do Stanley Cup related content, myself included. I guess technically I'm doing it right now. Like I need to come out with a video as a content creator of like the ethics behind the Stanley Cup. Whether it is, tactical for women or chaotic thermos from hell. Yeah, I got to do IRL shopping for a Stanley Cup now. He must have heard Stanley give a cup to a trans influencer. Yes. I took a break from TikTok recently and just started using it again. It made me realize how bad the constant consumption culture is for my mental health. I'm sick of being advertised to, and I need to, told I need to spend more money on useless junk. Sag. Yeah, well, you can be like me and spend all of that time on Twitter instead, looking at people saying the most unhinged things about me, right? Because that's what Twitter chooses to show me nowadays, because I guess that's what I interact with.